Y'all, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Shah. And in this video, even though today is considered, Mother's Day, which we shouldn't celebrate at all. But what I want to do for this video is kind of go contrary to, what we celebrate today, and kind of talk about the man and what the man should be doing, and kind of tying in the man and woman's role together and see how they both are compatible, to just show y'all and even express to y'all what when it comes down to just Israelites as a whole, we got to make sure that we are trying to be together. We got to make sure that we are trying to get on the same page. Even though we may have different opinions about certain things, and especially when it comes down to a relationship and marriage, whatever it may be, the man, the woman, they must be on the same page. They must be, together, because that's the main thing that is basically like it's something that God looks at as a blessing. Because of the fact that you have the man, the woman, they're being together throughout, through the hard times, through whatever ups and downs may happen, and relationships or whatever it may be, even when it comes down to your bond with your family, your friends, your other people, whatever it may be. The whole point is to try to stay together, stay together through those hard times. And like I said, what I want to do is kind of start off with like the man's role and what the man should be doing. And I'm kind of just kind of speak from my heart and speak from what I think, and even from my own personal experiences and from what I've seen, everything. I may tie in the Bible a little bit in there. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I kind of want it to just be like just a one-on-one, almost like a combo. Like just a dialogue, just me talking, not really going too deep to a lesson. But it's kind of like a lesson, but at the same time like a conversation. Like a dialogue where y'all just hearing me just talk and everything. And y'all can even at the same time think for yourselves what you think the man's role may be and what your role may be as a woman or a man, whatever it may be, when it comes down to trying to keep your family together and all that stuff. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, or I want to kind of get into before I go really deep into this topic, is kind of like, well, it's still going deep off the bat, but I want to kind of start off with the beginning of time with Adam and Eve, right? So we all know that Adam was made first, all right? Adam was made before Eve, okay? So when it comes down to how everything is set up, and even when you go to 1 Corinthians 11:3, it talks about the hegemony, how you have the man, the head of the man is Christ, the head of Christ is God, and the head of the woman is the man. So the man is above the woman. So with that, with that in mind, we should know that it is very important for the man to be on his P's and Q's. If the man is not on his P's and Q's, how is everything else below him going to be in order? That's how you obtain order, by having the man in line first. Then when the man is in line, when the man is doing his job as the father, as an uncle, or as a brother, as a teacher, whatever it may be, when he's doing his job, everything else below him is going to be all right. So the fact that nowadays, when you see in this world nowadays, even just recently, Kevin Samuels, he just died. And the fact that Kevin Samuels, he himself, even though being a man, there's a lot of things that he did and a lot of things that he said that kind of broke apart the Black community. Caused a lot of drama, caused a lot of tension. Him just trying to like break down, and be very brutally honest, to our people. And it wasn't in a way to like try to build us up. He created this whole alpha male, beta male type bullshit, created this whole high value man, high value woman, everything, making everything about worldly things and not really tying it into anything biblical at all. So rest in peace to him, but at the same time too, the things that he preached, the things that he talked about, it did nothing to try to bring together our people. It was more so about entertainment, and trying to basically crack jokes about our women, make our women feel like they're less than what they are. Even that's the same thing with men. Make our men feel less than they are because of their weight, because of how they look, because of their money, their stature in society, knowing that it's already hard for us to even thrive in this society in the first place, But the whole point is we got to figure out how do we stay together instead of trying to just figure out how do we poke at our insecurities and break us down, And like I said, Rest in peace to him. Even though he's our people, but he's another reason to why our people is not really staying together. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to bring people in together for, the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? He had some truth to what he was saying, but at the same time though, it's not really, the way that God, the Most High want us to, I guess, deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? Now, back to the whole topic, right? Like I said, when it comes down to the man, when you have the man in line, and when the man is doing the right things that he needs to do, everything will be all good. Because Adam, like I said, Adam, he came first. And even when God made Adam, he gave Adam certain commandments. He gave Adam certain commandments, certain instructions that he should be able to give to his wife. All right. So a lot of people, when it come down to Adam and Eve and that story, they always want to say, "Oh, I blame Eve. I blame Eve. If Eve didn't eat that apple, then, everything would be all good. If Eve, it's all about what Eve did. It's all about what the woman did. Try to put the blame on the woman. But you got to realize, if Adam was being the man that he should be, and taking that initiative to protect his woman, everything would have been all good. Everything would have been all good. But because of the fact that Adam did not take that role to protect the woman, it caused that hegemony, that system that the Most High placed, where he had the man over the woman. Basically, he caused Eve to be his head, because he let Eve influence him to eat the so-called apple or eat the fruit. You know what I'm saying? So even to this day, you have a bunch of women, you know what I'm saying, who take that role of being a man, you know what I'm saying, and making everything go through them instead of going through the man. You know what I'm saying? And that causes a lot of friction, a lot of, this discord between family, between our people, especially Black people. You know what I'm saying? Especially us, because you see nowadays how just in this day and age, women, they rule everything. Everything is turning feminine now. Everything. And the fact that you don't really have too many masculine men that exist in this world today, it's kind of sad. And you don't have too many men trying to take that initiative to be the actual man of the household, or to be the man that a lot of women are looking for. So now you have a lot of women out here who just have gay best friends. Instead of being a husband, he's a gay best friend. You know what I'm saying? He goes to the strip club with them every single night, wearing tight pants, the same tight pants that a lot of these hoes wear. Excuse my language. But that's how it is nowadays. Fornication and everything, and all this wickedness going on in this world, to the point where it's basically demasculating or emasculating our men, basically. So the whole point is, I'm trying to say, is that we got to figure out what do we need to do to get our men back in line. Like I said, it starts with the head of the household. It starts with the man. When Adam was given those commandments by God, he's supposed to take those commandments, give it to his wife. Then when they have children, he give it to his children. The Bible says everything I'm saying right now. The Bible says everything. When you go to Deuteronomy, I think 7, where it talks about how when it comes down to these commandments, you give these same commandments to your children. When you give it to your children, those children give it to their children. It's a generational thing, and it stops generational curses. And those generational curses, one of those curses is the fact they have a bunch of our men nowadays, basically, you know what I'm saying, putting themselves under the woman, or trying to be like the woman, trying to cut their dicks off, you know what I'm saying, and get a whole surgery and, wear tight clothes. And even got women nowadays trying to be men, dykes and shit. All this stuff going on in the world nowadays is just straight wickedness. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, how the man was the main one who's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, the head, but everything got fucked up when the head got cut off. So that's like the role of the man, as we should know. The role of the man is very important, because it starts with him. If he takes what he was given by the Most High, those commandments that he was given by the Most High, and he does them, and then after he do them and performs them himself, he gives those same commandments to his people, to his wife, to his colleagues, to his brothers and sisters, whoever it may be. Give those same commandments, give those same instructions to his people, so that they can thrive, they can be successful in a spiritual sense, in a godly sense. You know what I'm saying? And maybe at the same time, in the business in the business of world, in the real world, they may be successful in that way as well, depending on if that's the Lord's will. You know what I'm saying? But we all should know that the man is very important. Now, when it comes out to the woman, though, when it comes out to the woman, we all know that we want to have a woman that's that we want a woman to be submissive. We want a woman to listen. You know what I'm saying? But how can a woman be submissive if the man is not showing that he's able to even be a husband to the woman? Like I said, it all starts with the man. If the man is not showing that he's a true man of God, as people try to say, if he's not showing that, how is the woman going to be submissive? How is the woman going to respect you? If you're not taking that initiative to be a true man of God. At the same time, too, you got to have whatever's going on in the household with the woman. For example, you may have a lot of single parent households where the dad's not there. So the dad may not really be able to even, you know what I'm saying, teach his children or be there for his children because of the systematic, oppression that's going on with our people. It could be either that or just some spiritual issues that they don't even know where it came from. So it's a lot of things that goes on, but it all is based off, you know what I'm saying, whether or not the man is in line or not. If the man is fucked up, if the man is not, if he's not on his P's and Q's, anything else going to be messed up. And as men, we got to realize that. We got to realize that we got to be there to protect our women, to help our women, you know what I'm saying, thrive, be there for them. You know what I'm saying, at the same time, be supportive, be their peace. That's one important thing that people don't really realize. They take for granted. That would come down to a man and a woman. When in a relationship or in a marriage, whatever it may be, the man and the woman, especially black people. Now, I'm speaking, you know what I'm saying, for Israelites as a whole, but specifically for black people, so-called African Americans, we must be each other's peace. We must be each other's peace. The fact that nowadays you see a bunch of black women and black men just going at each other, breaking each other down. Niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. All that stuff, and it's not helping at all. It's not helping at all. They're not realizing that you're basically like, falling into a trap of the so-called white man. He wants to see us go against each other. Why do you think they put crack in our hoods? Why do you think they put guns in our hoods? Why do you think they put us in the hood? You know what I'm saying? They did all these things to basically destroy us, have us destroy each other through systematic oppression, gentrification, all that stuff. All those things play a role in our destruction. But we got to realize, how do we beat this? How do we beat the system, even though it's against us? And the way that we beat it is by resorting back to the Most High in His Word. And it starts with the man. Everything starts with the man. When the man realizes what he needs to do, everything will be all good. So in order for each other to be each other's peace, because we may be going through some hard shit. We're going through some hard times right now. And we've been going through that for a long ass time. So the last thing we need is for each other to be arguing, you know what I'm saying, to be against each other for some bullshit. That's the last thing we need. We need to try to at least be together. We need to try to build each other up instead of break each other down. We need to try to find ways to collaborate, to, you know what I'm saying, like just come together and be one. We need to try something. The main thing that we all, like I said, that we all should try is at least coming back to the Most High in His Word. That's it. It sounds simple. It's simple to say, but it's kind of hard to do for a lot of our people. Because a lot of our people are still stuck in certain religions, like Christianity, Roman Catholicism, spiritual stuff. A lot of things that our people are still stuck in. Even when it comes down to just being worldly in general. A lot of our men and women nowadays, they don't know how to get out of this world and stop going to the club every single day. Stop searching for worldly things, instead of searching for godly things, the things that God wants for us. All that stuff play a role into, you know what I'm saying, our destruction. All that does. Serving other gods. I'm not just talking about like actual, you know what I'm saying, like gods, because social media can be a god, your phone can be a god, video games can be a god, shoes can be a god, money can be a god, anything can be a god, depending on how you treat it, depending on how much time you spend with it, how much time you dedicate your life to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, like I said, it's a lot more things that I could get into, that I could say, that goes into, you know, our destruction. A lot of things, but that's just a few of them. That's just a few of them. Once again, it all starts with the man. Like I said, I don't want to really make this video too long because it's kind of just like a little message for our people and for our men specifically in terms of what we need to do to you know, get back to where we need to be. And at the same time too, when it comes down to making sure that a relationship or a bond or a marriage is successful, the man has to be in line. The man has to be aligned, and also the woman has to be able to be submissive and to know her role. If the woman doesn't know her role, there's something going on her end. When it comes down to whether or not her father or her mother taught her correctly, or whether or not she listened, whatever it may be, or if her father wasn't there, or if her mother wasn't there, or if neither of her parents was there, or whatever it may be, many different ways, many different factors that goes into the lack of knowledge of our women and men, of knowing how to be a man, how to be a woman, and how to strive in this world in a godly way. So I don't want to make this video too long. I could make go into a whole rant, you know what I'm saying, about this, but I don't want to. Like I said, I was gonna like bring up, I brought up just a few scriptures in terms of just like, you know, biblical stories for Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying, the hegemony, but I didn't want to go too deep into it because I didn't really have like a lesson, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, dedicated for this, for real, or any just set up. It was kind of me just freestyling off the top of my head what I just think, what I wanted to say. But I know hopefully everything that I said made sense though. Hopefully it made sense, or hopefully it resonated with people to realizing, like, you know what I'm saying, like what's our issues and what needs to be done to get back to where we need to be. It's also stay together. Stay together and, you know, be there for each other, be able to lift each other up, and be each other's peace. Be each other's peace, be each other's joy, even through the hard times, even through the times where we may be going through trials, tribulations, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, whatever it may be, emotional attacks, whatever it may be, any family issues, anything that we may be going through, we got to figure out what we need to do to be there for each other in those hard times. And I'm in the future, I'm gonna make many videos dedicated to those specific topics that come out to depression, anger, just those things to help people realize exactly where the problem stems from and what we need to do to fix the problem, what solution we need to resort to. So hopefully this small little short video resonated with the people, and hopefully I understood where I'm coming from, because I really want to see our people, you know what I'm saying, thrive, be successful in a world where, you know, is already against us, you know what I'm saying. And the new heaven, new earth is going to be way different, of course, but as of right now, we gotta deal with what's going on. We gotta deal with the fact that we're on the bottom, and we gotta fight to get our way to the top, and we gotta scratch and pull and tug every single day to, you know, try to be successful in every aspect of our lives, you know what I'm saying. But once again, to kind of just conclude everything, it all goes back to the man. It all starts with the man and what the man is doing. If the man is not taking that initiative to really be the man and to figure out what the Most High wants him to do, and have that very spiritual spiritual connection with the Most High, it's not gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be everything's gonna be all fucked up if the man is not trying to go back to the Most High to see what the Most High did when it came down to, I guess, his role before the woman, before he received this wife, before he received his children. You know what I'm saying? He got the commandments, got the instruction. When he got the instruction, he did it. After he did it, he took that same instruction, gave it to his wife. After he gave it to his wife, he had kids. If they have kids, he had the same instruction to his kids. And it's a pattern that continues to flow on from this generation to next generation to next generation. All right. But I love y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this little lesson. Until next time, shalom.